spreadsheet so there's like a very clear pink bar.
My name is Jennifer Russell. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Sustainable Biomaterials in the College of Natural Resources and Environment at Virginia Tech. We were really fortunate to work with RUI as our host community. Last year we did 3 different sites in Virginia, and they invited us back to do it again, 3 different facilities here. So we will be working on site here at Paul Spring in Alexandria. We will be going to the Wellington, which is in Gainesville, later this week. And then we're also going to be in Roanoke at Woodland Hills facility. And that's actually a facility we covered last year. So we'll actually have year-over-year data for that particular facility to help them see if the things they've been doing to try and improve sustainability activities have been working.
If you can identify in the bag, if it has seals, or looks like pre-serving.
My research, my teaching really focuses on sustainability within human communities and within how humans are working with the planet and within the systems that we've built and the infrastructure we have. And a lot of that also relates to circular economy, so the idea of how we're using resources, transforming them, and ideally trying to get them back into our systems and our economies. So with the students that we're doing work here today, this is really part of the focus, is working with communities and facilities to figure out what materials they're bringing into their facilities, what wastes are leaving it as a result, and then how can we help to get recyclables into recycling systems, organics into composting systems, and other suggestions that we might make on how they can reduce their overall waste generation as part of their operations.
We are sorting through what looks to be kitchen waste to separate out the materials that are recyclable, the organics, and then the straight old garbage stuff that we'd be putting in a landfill.
So me as an industrial design student, I kind of have a different type of angle instead of a sustainability background. So it's like when I see the flows and movement of materials and energy through a facility, it's like, it kind of makes me think of a product system. And so it's like me as a product designer, you think about it and it's like, oh, okay, before I design a kitchen appliance, let me look at the kitchen process.
We are weighing the materials by category so that we can actually get an idea of what % of the waste stream is actually which materials. It helps identify different opportunities for recycling or composting or diversion. For example, if we find out that 20% of the waste stream is number 1 plastic, that's all perfectly recyclable. But if there's no recycling program in place, it's all going to end up in landfill anyways. So it just helps to identify different ways in which the waste streams can be improved and made more green.
So this kind of research is important for Virginia Tech because this type of sustainability work is new and going to be very important for the future. It's more so than just planting trees or working maybe on a massive industrial scale. Research like this and sustainable changes start a lot of times at these smaller corporations, digging through the trash. What could we stop throwing out? What could we stop using? So for Virginia Tech, this is definitely work that you start small and it gets much bigger.
So with these particular groups of students, I'm hoping that they get, they'll appreciate the hard work that they're doing, but also the incredible value that that's generating for this community, and that will hopefully inspire them to stay connected to this regardless of whatever pathway they choose going forward.